Welcome back to another episode in our Sacramento Miners Relocation Franchise, and this is another big game going up against the Bills. Last year, we, of course, lost 3 games against them, and now we are potentially going to be looking at winning both of our matchups in the regular season against them, which would lock us in for the division championship. I also looked at the rest of the league. It looks terrible. I think the Bills right now, as it stands, are the closest team to stealing the number 1 seed away from us, so that's kind of crazy, but obviously we still do have to win. If we lost the next 3 games, I think Buffalo could actually steal it, which would be literally absurd, but it's possible. Let's move on to Week 16, see if we got any breakouts. Nick Cross had another pick or whatever. Ooh, it actually might have been Nick Cross. We did win a weekly award. McCullum might have been the guy. It is. McCullum's already an X Factor, right? So this would probably be like Nick Cross. I'm going to go straight into it, though, and the Bills did win, of course. And yeah, Nick Cross has a chance for a breakout. Should have had this before, but hold the Bills to 200 passing yards or less, or get him a pick, force fumble, tackle for loss, sack, something like that, which he's been pretty much guaranteed to do so far. Taking a look, though, at the the team. Obviously, the run game has really not been looking great lately. Fisher's been, had a couple of interceptions, 4 in the last 2 weeks, but also 9 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, which a 9-to-2 ratio is very good. McKenzie's still been selling like no other, and Edge has been a little iffy, even though Thorne came away with 2 sacks. The inconsistency just isn't there. But we do have a chance today in this one to have a full team of star plus development trait players, and that could be huge. Jelani Wood's still out for 1 more week, and then the Bills have 0 injuries, so they are 100% healthy. We, of course, do know that they have a decent offense, and in case you're new to the series, or you just haven't been paying attention, or you completely forgot what their roster looks like, here it is. Which also, if you're new to the series, maybe subscribe. I don't know. Maybe leave a like. I can't really say leave a like, because, you have to actually watch the video to know if you liked it or not, but basically 99 everything for Burrow, but only 90 throw power, which, Fisher has 94 throw power, which you can argue, who's better because of that. Throw power makes a lot of difference. Eckler, though, is kind of a freak. Speed at backup. DJ Moore is great. Gallup's solid. Russell Gage was actually their wide receiver 1 the last time we played them. Laporta is a solid player. O-line, it's hit or miss, but they usually do a pretty good job against us in the pass defense department. Once again, Sewell never misses, never loses. Pass rush, not the greatest, though. We usually don't really get too much pressure against us, but Dexter Lawrence is a problem, especially for the run game. Their run D is solid. Linebackers are lacking, though. They definitely, they don't have the depth there. And then Greenlaw, he doesn't really even play that well against us. Corners are okay. Ballard getting the start is nice for them. Diggs gets burned a lot, and the safeties are really the big problem there. Safeties and a little bit of linebackerage, but our team is solid. We're going to look at the weekly strategy. Obviously, every time we go against Joe Burrow, it is stop the short game. It's just every time that is what we got to do. And then attacking them, it's usually throw at medium because that DT front is a problem for trying to run the ball. And as much as I love Kennedy, now that he's 85 overall, I think it is Jalen McKenzie's turn on the list. McCullum's already a pretty good player, and McKenzie is just struggling, so there's that. And Dunn also is about to get his second ability slot, which is pretty sweet. So both of our wide receivers, our best wide receivers at least, technically, by overall, both getting their second slots in the same week, which is pretty good. Pretty significant. Slot 85 overall now with 2 medium, 2 to catch in traffic, and an ability slot, which is persistent, which, once again, he's not an X Factor, so you can't get out of the zone. Jukebox, what's his actual juke move rating? 88 juke move. I think Jukebox is fair. I really do. Slot-O-Matic, I think, is too broken, right? That's just way too busted, and he's already a pretty good route runner. So I think Jukebox is where we're going to go with this one. We have no abilities for juking or breaking tackles, and once again, he is one of the most elusive players we have, so I think that's fair. Of course, Jonathan Allen, really not going to play much off, snaps, but why not use an upgrade? Power upgrade for Jose Stewart, and there you go. And for updated sliders, in case you've been following the series, this is what we're rocking with. Our pass coverage now down to 7. There's at 100. I actually don't know what pass defense reaction time does for either side. It's supposed to adjust how quick they react to, the ball moving or a ball carrier or whatever, but I've tried 0, I've tried 100, and I honestly don't feel the difference. I really don't. Sometimes when I'm doing rebuilds and I have to come into the game, maybe it's just because I'm not used to the players and the release of the quarterback or whatever, but it honestly feels harder on base sliders than it does with sliders that are against us. I really don't understand how that's possible, but it just feels like that. We have roughing the kicker, running into the kicker, legal contact is on. What about throwaway? Do we have intentional ground? So we do have intentional grounding on. I should turn that off because, like I said, the AI is just not going to throw it away in situations that they should. So we're going to have to play with a fake NFL. We also have some contracts. 6-year, $90 for Broderick Jones. Hines, I actually do like. What do we offer him? Would he do one of these? A 2-year, $8 is super fair. How? How's it not fair? You're a kick returner. We did just get Sam Williams, and I do like the depth there. I'm going to try to keep him. 2-year, $16. Oh, my God. You could do more to make me want... I don't know. I'm going to stop. I don't know what I want. Nakobe Dean, I mean, he's worth more than that. A 3-year, 60... the 36 is... 6-year, 36 is really not great in general. McCollum, he's been amazing this year. Again, back to his original ways. 4-year, 26. That is pretty low, but I'm just basing it off of the rest of the league's contracts, and that's just the way the NFL is right now. We talked about how... the league was losing viewers, and they had to do something drastic, and they did, and the money's still not right, but they're still getting paid decently. Fair enough. Here it is, the primetime game. They knew this was going to matter, and it does. Buffalo keeps their division hopes alive with a win over us here today. Oh, my Lord, DJ Moore is him. That is insane. But, yeah. This is a big game for, well, both teams. Because if we win this game, not only do we lock in the division, we lock in the number 1 seed already. It has been a very strugglesome time across the league, which is why it's felt like all of the opponents we've played have had pretty iffy win-loss totals, because we're by far ahead of everyone, and every other team is pretty damn close to 500. I don't even know how it's even possible. But literally the highest win team besides us is the Bills at 9-4, 9-5, whatever the hell they are. All I know is it's not as good as us. And like I said, a win here would lock in the division and the bye week, which then we'd kind of be playing just to not, get rusty because of the bye week, and obviously maybe some award wins, which would lead to breakouts. At the end of the day, you got to look at it as a Madden point of view still. The game is still Madden. And getting good stats leads to dev-ups, and dev-ups leads to winning more games because your abilities are existent. Fisher getting a dev-up would be insane. That's kind of like the last thing this team really needs is an upgrade in dev for Fisher, maybe 2 to X-Factor, get some more slots, and have abilities to go with his already pretty damn good talent. But we are going to be kicking the ball off first, which, I suppose it really doesn't matter if we kick or receive first. We seem to win every game anyways. Look at Joe Burrow's numbers. Pretty absurd with 3 games left. On par to break the record. All right, here we go. Thorne, we'll see what happens. Trying to bring some pressure, and Williams gets beat. Really good hit. But once again, Russell Gage kind of cooking off where he left off. And gets 19 yards to start this game out. Coming out with another blitz is, we know Joe Burrow can dink and dime all day, can find his way, but bringing some pressure might force some turnovers. The curl route looks pretty good. McKenzie's there and gets a hand on it. That ball came out a little late. Now running a little bit of man coverage, but they do have a really good look at a run if they decide to take it, which they probably should have. We're a little late over to the running back, and picked off by McCollum. I don't know what McCollum's numbers are, but he's got to be close to a record. He's got to be close. 3 in the last 2 weeks, and just a bunch in general. And that's really good man coverage. There's a couple of openings in there, but not there. It wasn't. And here comes our quarterback, Fisher. Well, his interceptions are climbing, but he should be over 30, right, for touchdowns, which 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions is plenty fine. 31 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, but the yards, I think because the interceptions are climbing a little bit, I just don't think he's going to be able to make MVP because of the games missed. He would be close without games missed. Without him, I just don't think it's possible. As Fisher is going to be running on a read. Slides for a gain of about 4. Dunn, who gets the dev up, or the upgrade to get to juke move, gets injured. Oh, Lord. I love it. Escobar sees more of the field now. Inside handoff to Mr. House, getting no help. Fighting forward on Greenlaw, though, for a gain of about 3. Shoulder strain, he'll be back, but Still, being out is being out, no matter how you want to look at it. Double slant look. Maybe streak Kennedy to keep him honest. And he's pretty open. Kennedy open on the defense. Burning number 32, the rookie. And there it goes. Touchdown. If I'm not mistaken, though, I thought there was some sort of glitch with mid in elite causing, like, the insta-shed on the press happening on streaks. So might have to take that off him again because, I mean, could be coincidence, but we'll see as the game goes on. See if he's burning that just way too often. But then again, if you're pressing against a big Kennedy who's way better than you talent-wise, I mean, we just barely miss him. Good throw. I mean, you maybe deserve to get beat, right? I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to press him and win as a smaller, bad corner when he is maybe the best wide receiver in the league right now. Oh, Lord. Oh, I tried to get there, and oh, pile driver. The two, well, I guess Benito's not a big guy, but two kind of big men coming in there nicely, causing some issues. See if John Franklin Myers on the blitz or the pass rush can get in there. Oh, we're locked up, and that's a nice find. Nakobe Dean gets the tackle, but it will be a first down. Tank. No, not Tank Down. Russell Gage thought it was just number 7. It was number 17. Come with the blitz. McCullum still in the zone for now. No one on the running back, so I definitely don't think we should be blitzing Taylor. And wow, that was instant. Who was it? Tyndall with us. Excuse me? What the hell was that? What was that dance? Okay, I guess. Taylor going up against Russell Gage, who's cooking everyone. Let's see what happens. Oh, we just got knocked down. The running back is naked. And there goes Russell Gage. Speaking of, though, gets the first. Oh, my God, with this guy. He's insane. There's a legitimate game where, like, changing who is on who doesn't really matter because it's Russell Gage cooking up. Not the fastest, not the best, but the third wide receiver. And that, yeah, that's just, yep, that's going to happen. Running right into him. Eckler injured quite a bit as well. A lot of touchdowns, but the yards are lacking. House knows all about that, sadly. Keep cross up. See if they, run a streak or something with a wide receiver. If not, we're going to try to run it in there. And, well, they did run a streak with a wide receiver, and DJ Moore is in for the touchdown. I bit on what I thought was a run, trying to get the scenario, and McKenzie got torched. So maybe it's actually DJ Moore that's the best in the league. To the outside, inside, actually. Evans cuts it for 5. Play action. This actually could be a play for House. Let's actually test the streak again with Kennedy because we probably won't get the throw off anyways, but we'll at least get to see if it is busted and basically forced in. But really good coverage across the board for everyone, including the corner that we thought was about to get burned because of the ability. Evans down the middle of the field could be our look. He is probably the best look, but I'm going to go with Kennedy, who's a little safer for the first down. Greenlaw not quite quick enough to get there as he was kind of, oh, he's injured too. And that's Ed Oliver actually kind of pretending to cover backwards. Stretch play, this is not a good run. This is a bad decision. And we got out of bounds, or out of sight at least. Maybe it's not a bad decision. Gains almost 10. Stiff arm actually probably hurt us rather than just falling forward with a nothing. Another heavy kind of look with the counter back left. Lawrence gets a nice push, and House will do enough for the first. It's not pretty, but it's something. Inside zone, these are usually the plays that Evans is in on, so let's see if it's just the fact that we're not running inside zone with House that's causing us problems, which 3-yard gain, it's nothing special. Evans is played technically better because he's gotten better blocks. I don't think Evans is nearly as elusive, but he gets the better blocks. I don't know what else I can tell you. Breaks a tackle here or there to the 35. I mean, it just makes sense to use whoever's doing better, so I don't know. House might just be more of a blocker at this point than a runner with the run game just not working with him. Jackson gains about 9, probably could have got the first down, but at the same time, you maybe go for a touchdown on this play rather than just going for the first down. Play action, let's see if Kennedy's anything open. Kind of. That's a tough one. Jackson can't get out there. We got a lot of players up, but I still think we're going to get it. And not wrong, as House gains about 7. Play action from this was garbage last time, so we're going to be running right into Dexter again. Double teaming him this time, though. Let's see what we can do. We're going to cut it back left as 61 Hanks did not get the tackle. Roger Jones, a 6-year 90, injured yet again. Last time it wasn't a big injury, but this time it could be. Play action from the 16-yard line. Kennedy, late throw, but for a reason. Make sure it was clean to the 5. Move those chains indeed. Bruised elbow. I mean, the man's got some arm problems, but for the most part, he's stayed healthy. And this is a tough read, but I kind of want to just go quick slant. I would imagine Kennedy's going to be picked up by the safety, and the corner's going to go to Jackson. And not wrong. Throw it away. Kind of looked at that left side more than anything because there was no one directly lined up against Jackson, technically. And they got it. They had it. Let's go play action to that side. Throw it away. Can't. And that will be a fumble picked up by the D lineman, Gross Matos. Play action didn't work, and they make quick work of it. Believe it or not, defense doesn't seem to be very tricked by the run call, surprisingly. Snow can't get out there. Come on, get up in there. Nice D. Gains 2. It's okay. Nick Cross got the tight end, but I just want this freaking ability, and the best way to probably do that is a tackle for a loss. So trying to keep him near the line of scrimmage, try to get him in that role this game if we can. Total yards, balanced-wise, about the same. Same score as well, but we've had more plays, so in theory you would assume that should be more points. More plays, more points, but not the case so far. Staying near the line of scrimmage, but dropping back when we notice it's not a run, and Williams almost had a chance there, but Laporta's size got him the 5-yarder. Cross on the hook can come up, and will get smoked. Oh, wow, everyone's getting smoked as Eckler finds 11 with contact. Gotta say, though, Nick Cross has never really been that good of a run stopper, so this could be hard. Oh, my, I just fell for that so hard. Didn't really matter, though, as they just blew it to about 4 yards gained on that play. That's not great, considering there was literally no one covering him. Screen pass. Oh, and a little bit of frames there. I can't believe you just threw it up. Screen pass, risked it all. Why not? I guess. Nick Cross up to the line of scrimmage. Outside. Nice hit by McCollum, but a first down. Where the hell is he? Cross on the hook. And outside, that's not his coverage, so I don't feel bad, but first down's a first down. Cross back in the hook. Man coverage has been a little iffy for us this game, I gotta admit. And, oh my, Nakobe gets beat by Laporte on the freaking back shoulder to the 4. Well, maybe not really a back shoulder, but, I mean, a decent touch pass to the corner, I guess. And Eckler not going to get it with Morris holding on tight. And now Thorne is injured. He's been relatively healthy. It's been Benito that's missed some time, as in plays, I suppose. Nick Cross has another really good chance for him to get this as well. Oh, that was a good play, not only to get the touchdown, but to avoid the breakout. And they take the lead. All right, RPO. Dunn's back in, testing out the juke move. Oh! He got that juke ability. That's filth. Might actually utilize that juke move now. I got to say, Kennedy's not that open. And Evans drops the ball wide open. Probably only would have been a 2 or 3 yard gain, but we'll never know now, will we? Crow route. Don't really trust it too often. Usually doesn't get that much separation. There's usually somebody that kind of like covers underneath, but worked out that time. We'll get the first down, which was pretty clutch. Jackson deep. Oh, no. I was about to take that. I don't know who's 22 anyways. Is that Amos? About to take that shot top right of the field. I don't know. I think he gets there. Question is, would the ball have been good enough? I don't know. Coming back inside, Dexter Lawrence. You should probably try to get away from him anytime you can. So maybe my fault for trying to do something there with him right on us. We'll say this drive is starting to not look so hot. Tight end in behind gets the first down. Nice. Conquo burned his guy so much, but I think he gets caught a yard or two short. And because he burned him, the guy couldn't really react to the throw in behind him, which we love. 48-yard line with the 5 wide. Hello, Fisher. Dunn is naked, and instead it's a Deion Jones pick 6. I don't know where he's throwing that. I have zero idea where that ball is going. I was eyeing up Dunn the whole way. He's literally open. I mean, he's the most... Please. He's so open. I don't know where that ball's headed. Like, what? The Blacks want to break one free for us anytime this century. Or not. House gains maybe 2. Really not working for anyone. I mean, it's not like Evans is like putting up like 5,000 yards or something. Like, it's just not working. Defense is locking us up. Done burning in behind the defense. Can't really get free for a juke move, but torches Quandre. Well, actually, it wasn't even Quandre. The other guy. Who's that? Palamau? I don't remember where the hell he went. 1st and 10. I mean, he's not really open. Drops it. Was it done? It might have been done trying to go for the deflected ball, like the fact that it wasn't caught. I don't know what it is or who it was, but Kennedy dropped it, simply put. And House fighting. Was going to cut last second, but didn't necessarily like it. We're down by a little bit here. We're not really moving the ball too well. We got a bunch of tight ends in. I kind of want to just run this to set up a decent 4th down. Or, yeah, I mean, I was hoping with the front, the way they had it, that we were going to get a lot. Obviously, you go for this. I don't know why they're telling us to freaking punt it. And I'm not feeling too bad about a slants look. It's a tough one. Dunn drops it. Oh, my, with this team. From the 44, already up 14. In the zone is Burrow. Might have had Evans, but, I mean, Dunn can't catch it. What makes you think Evans is going to guarantee a catch? Oh, that's a deep shot. McCollum's in good coverage. Almost mossed by Gallup. That would have been bad. But you know what? Good enough. Good enough. Good job. Got the stop. That's all that we asked for. Nick Cross. Oh! Gets the pick! Star Dev and the ball's back. Get out of the way! Cross trying to use that speed to get out there to the 47. Star Dev and the turnover. You love to see it. To the outside. Another heavy look. Trying to stiff arm a fumble. Gains maybe a yard. Actually loses one. Deep in. It's a tough one. Late hit potentially. Maybe 15 yards gain. Also no snow game despite the fact that it's the winter. Roughing the passer. We accept it. You want to hit us late, especially since he's a division rival quarterback that you know is just fresh off of an injury. Well, I'm going to accept it. And nice throw on the run. Didn't need to be, but tried to set the feed, wouldn't do it. Move the chains. Indeed we did. Great throw. Perfect. On the money. Inside handoff to Evans, who can't really get outside, so that will be a loss of 1. Play action. That deep in from Jackson is going to be a hard one to hit. Oh, that was a good throw. A lot of pressure, a lot of scariness. Maybe even panicked a little bit and just kind of threw it in there dangerously. But it was there. It was catchable. Down by 14. We really need to score. Don't want to throw like a pick. Oh, my God. That's picked. Oh, Cody! The first person to turn around and see it. What a hero. Overthrown a touchdown to Kennedy, and Cody bails him out. Of course, I was going to say a little luck never hurt anyone, but they get a nice about 17-yarder to start the drive before half, and I didn't get to see what Thorne's injury is, but the fact that he's not out here yet tells me it could be serious. Can't get anything to work there, and Eckler breaking off the tackle of Tyndall gets to the other side of the 42. Could that insane touchdown, which was lucky, be all for nothing? We'll find out. Dean against Eckler will be a delayed route, and there goes. Oh, we just killed our own guy. Cross can't catch him, and Gage scores the touchdown with ease. Wow, the hit that we just put on our own guy. Boom. Oh, my God. Look at this hit. I mean, holy crap. 48 seconds left, 3 timeouts. We do get the ball at half, I believe. I think. We're not going to return this. We've been pretty bad in the special teams department lately. House out on a route, huh? If you say so. Potentially holding. I can't believe the coverage there. Just jumped it last second. Kennedy did pretty well. The coverage across the board was very good. Got the first, but penalty nonetheless. The left tackle, Brian O'Neill, getting mad again. But, I mean, the only person to be mad at is you. You're the one that's supposed to be good, yet don't play so much like that. Done burning. And and we'll get out of bounds last second for a gain of nearly 20. That's a nice play. Dunn is really looking good right now. 2nd and 1. Taking the shot. That is insane coverage. And he holds on anyways. What a dot. That throw was crazy. I mean, the coverage is damn near lockdown, and it's just the perfect throw. Dropped into the bucket. Little late on the pressing of the eggs. I just didn't expect him to actually catch that. That is insane. A lot of scoring here right before half. I think the free safety's a little on this to be good for Kennedy. Done. Of course, somehow that's not a first down. I really don't understand how that's not a first down. Like, what am I looking at? Done deep. Got to go to the tight end. He's too big for that. Yes, and he holds on for the touchdown. Bryce Cody cooking up some touchdowns. Take back what they took from us. And thankfully, that's where it would end. So we're down 7 with the ball with the division title and playoff bye week on the line. You already know we got to hit him with that play action. And we would have had it. Don't, please. I got to say, for a guy that doesn't get the ball that often, Okonkwo is a difference maker. This play looks like buns. And once again, proving that it was. Had some opportunities in there, and the blocks just never developed. It's kind of straining it out a little bit to try and get that guy to get picked up, the secondary guy, and just nobody did. Oh, no one's on the tight end. We'll take it. It's not like Bryce Cody's the one cooking up for some touchdowns or anything like that. Read up. Last time it didn't really work out. Gained like 4 yards, but not really great considering we were kind of risking them. And we're going to hand this off right away because 59 dropped back, and he was going to have free reins at a tackle. I'd rather have Evans fight through some contact for maybe a yard or two than for Fisher to have to slide for nothing or get hit. And done. Once again, kind of nowhere to go. Gains about 6. Deep routes are definitely, deeper routes being covered because none of these routes are even really that big or deep. But yeah, it's not free. I think you got to try it. Overthrown. House definitely isn't that athletic, but I didn't think the guy covering him could get it, and he actually played pretty well in coverage. But honestly, looking back, where was the option? He was probably the best option other than maybe running, and ooh, that was a bit of a late hit. Maybe he got a piece of it. I don't know. To the 15-yard line. That's all right. Decent position for the defense trying to make a play. Offense had a golden opportunity, but it's not easy playing defense. Just simply isn't. Oh, nobody's on the damn running back. Bishop playing that kind of Jamal Adams role a little bit. That's the way I've kind of viewed him as, at least. Screen pass. And that could be a pick 6. Running free. Celebrating on the quarterback's corpse. And scoring the touchdown. What time is it? It's tie time. I don't know. But that was easy. It was kind of slick with the celebration right on him, pretty much. Didn't want to go any closer because the lineman is coming. And just like the Bills have literally handed us the keys to get back in this game. Just talking up Bishop, a big game, and he does a really good job getting the pick 6. McKenzie in pretty good play, gets a piece of him. Gains about 8. What can be done? It's not going to be able to lock everyone down perfectly every time. Williams trying to get out there, but John Franklin Myers beats him. A loss of 3. A little bit of a blitz coming. John Franklin Myers on the edge, though? What the hell is going on? And, of course, they're going to just find Gage wide open. Nobody's there. And then he takes a terrible angle. Oh, my Lord. To the 20 on a last-second dump-off. Bro, who is supposed to be covering him? Nobody wants a piece of him. And Thorne's still out, I think. That's not good. Oh, wow, there's nobody on him. I'm pretty sure that's Nick Cross's coverage. I'm pretty sure we had 2 deep blues and nobody went over there. What is he covering, though? I guess, to be fair, he does have the deeps. I mean, if he doesn't cover that inside, Gallup's probably open, but yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of openings in general. That's terrible. Thankfully, though, it does appear that the injury to our man's Thorne is not a serious one. Quadriceps strain, which I don't know how big that is of an injury. Should have maybe went all the way to the right with House. Trying to run the ball, and it's really not working. But I still want to, be a little less one-dimensional. We got really no choice. That is a really good throw considering, but Jackson, without the vision, keeps trying to, like, extend it upfield, which is just not really the best decision. See what we can do here. Got to throw to the tight end, who holds on and slips. Truck move. Hits really hard by Witherspoon, but what a gainer. I mean, there really wasn't much to go. I mean, I was literally just forced. I was just forced into throwing to him. It was either punt the ball or force it to him, maybe get picked. It is what it is. You got to try. And it worked out. Kennedy is open. So is Jackson, but Kennedy's a little more guaranteed. Jackson kind of ran out of room, whereas Kennedy had plenty. This should be a good run, though. There's like literally no linebackers here. It's Kennedy going against that linebacker. And accelerating into a little bit of a hole there, about 14. And House could do that. He just doesn't get those types of blocks. As you can prove here, is powering through for about 6 or 7. O-line doing a little bit better. They're definitely improving. I really like that route for Jackson, but at the same time, kind of want to just run it. And smartly we did. He's so close. They can even let us run it inside. They're like, you got to change the play, man. Might have had Jackson, but House is in. Nice burying truck. What time is it? Last time we looked at what time it was, and they said back to our lead time very quickly. 2nd and 4, after a little success on the ground, they're going to go right back to it, and really good hit by Dean will force it into a 3rd and 3. I mean, I feel like a man blitz here is a little risky, but it's also exactly the way we can get off the field, and he runs it right into the spot. I tried to turn around with Dean, and we were just locked into a blocker right away. Covering deep with Williams. Oh, McCollum is on it, but not quite. Gage having himself a game. A lot of picks this season from our defense, though. Got to give him credit, but at the same time, the Bills are managing. Look at the yards for Russell Gage, just taking every little play and turning it into a massive one. Yeah, we had to come off of him because the other guy was going to get open. Guess who, though? Russell Gage. I don't know how it's going to help, but I just went by speed. I don't know if this is really even going to help. Might even be a worse situation than what we started with, but something's got to change. Looking at the numbers, very similar. A little bit over for us, but yeah, game is tied, and they're moving into a position to score again. The Bills might legitimately keep that dream alive. We'll see. Bishop, I mean, we should have everything. He's still running. He's still running! All the way to the 6. Are you joking? Eckler's nuts. I don't know what's happening with these tacklers, but specifically McCollum, I don't know what the hell that tackle attempt was. Whatever decision we just made to change the lineup, I don't like it now. Back to the 6 on the run. Thankfully. Fellas, is that Dean going against DJ? Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, it does! What a hit! Damn! Okay, that was a hit and a half. Jeez. That hit came in so quick. It's crazy. See Morris of the power move, maybe. Bull rush not going to work. Club not going to work. Get in there. Russell Gage gains about 3, but it's 4th down now. Bend don't break seemingly working here. Giving the team on offense a chance to win or take the lead at least with a touchdown. And we'll take it. A little bendy, but we didn't break. I mean, there is nobody on the inside. If we on 3-man deep, it seems, don't gain at least a first. Okay, it is Dexter Lawrence. I'll give him a little credit, but 7 yards is, it's still something along the lines of what I was looking for. It's something. I don't really like going to the right, but I also want to go away from the talented players on their D-line. As House will fight forward for 4 when there was really a lot less than that available. Once again, they're way off, so we're going to go inside zone. This time House gets the chance of free yards. And House isn't slow. It's just we waited for that blocker. It's the blocker that was slow. We waited so long for that blocker to show up, and it took him so long to do it. Done, but I feel like House is pretty guaranteed here. Okay, maybe House is a little slow on top of it, but done on the zig. Probably should have threw it sooner, but Kennedy, kind of aware that the ball's coming if he's open. Done to the outside, might be. Okay, I don't know if that's just a bad throw, but we lost 3 yards on it. Way to go. That was some booty. No tight end on this play, but that's okay. We like the group of receivers we have. Who is that inside? Escobar of all people. Down to the 13. The only guy to really get a crazy amount of separation. Could be Kennedy's time to shine. Going to go with a zig from Evans because that should drag it out, but Cody also is looking good. That's not bad. Kennedy, nice. We have the lead. Offense has been pretty good like last couple of drives. Well, good thing this is the solo video because, man, this has actually been a pretty good game. Oh, Lord. Not out there. Good teamwork. Nice shot to the knees. Gains nothing. Loses 4 in general. Got the rush coming off that edge. Come on. Oh, that's a nice route. Is that Cage again? Damn, son. He's over 200. It don't matter who's on him. He's just burning them. He's just burning them. We're going to try to user this. Actually in pretty good coverage. And he has to throw it away. Good press. Let go. Almost got burned, but was kind of ready. Did a good job. Kind of feel like this time we need to cover Laporta. He's got a good look. And they're going to go underneath, which is smart. Eckler gains almost 8. And now we come with the blitz. Eckler short. 4th and 1. They got a decision to make, and obviously I think that decision results in a go for. Blitz got us here, but at the same time they have less players. Hello? Press? And there is nobody in sight. I literally tried to bring everyone up, and there's just nobody in sight on the slant. Maybe we should have called a timeout there, because even though I adjusted them multiple times, they still just weren't lined up the way they should have been. Pretty good coverage on the tight end. This could be a throwaway, or worse, a sack. And Paranoid is enabled. Dropping him back a little bit. Needing the touchdown, not the field goal, is detrimental. Because they can't get away with a field goal. They need to get those yards. And that's not a bad decision. Considering they've been struggling a little bit. Got sacked. If you take another side there, you're in some real trouble. But 3rd and 13, you're getting back in there. You know, you got yourself a chance. I don't think we care too much about that edge. So we're going to just use our Bishop, maybe cover both. And it's screen. Can't get over there in time. And he just throws it right to Bishop. Game over. Well, maybe not game over because our run game sucks, but better than when they were driving, I suppose. And House fights hard. That tackle right there might have been the worst thing that could have possibly happened to him. There's no way they stop a 1-yard play with 3 chances to do it. There goes House. Oh, there goes House. Maybe didn't even need to truck, but I didn't think they were going to let us have that much room, so I kind of just did. House's numbers are pretty bad, but last couple of runs just definitely helped him out a lot. Oh, nice moves by Zach Evans. Could have closed the game out right there. Realistically, it's over anyways, but not physically. So a physical end to the game would have been, you know, welcomed. As really good job there by Greenlaw to slow us down. I mean, why would I do anything crazy? I'm just going to run a straight up, you know, right up the middle handoff again. I guess it's not really. Oh, we should have let that clock marinate a little bit more. And a flag is going to add some drama. I just assumed that the clock was going to go all the way down right away anyways, because, like, why the hell wouldn't it? And it didn't. And they're telling me to, like, go for this. I know it's a little. Ooh. In the zone, though. In the zone for the win. Kennedy for the win. Touchdown, Kennedy. That's game. Was going to run it, kick the field goal, but they just handed it to us, so why not? I mean, the game's literally over anyways, but a miracle could happen, so we'll see. 4th and 15, last play of the game, if not. John Franco tries to make a play, and McKenzie finally does something with the ball. And unless it's a clean pick 6, which it is, I was going to go down or out and didn't need to. Touchdown for the defense. What another high-scoring game. The Bills have proven, though, that they are not an easy team to beat. And, I mean, that Bryce Cody catch goes a different way. Who knows? But it didn't. And with that, we have swept them on the regular season and have guaranteed ourselves the bye week and the division title. And at this point, we're now just kind of playing for the anti-rust. And like we said, those potential accolades, which could get us some dev-ups, which obviously are massive. So we'll see. But let's take a look at the numbers at the end. I want to see how Tony House finished. But obviously another interception. But Fisher with the 5 touchdowns, that's 14 touchdowns in 3 weeks. 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions is plenty fine. A lot of yards again. House, with those last couple of runs, definitely added up nicely. Finished with just under 100. Gage, I would have thought would have been way over 200, but look at Kennedy, 177 with 3 touchdowns. Cody with 2 touchdowns, 85 yards. Moore was all right. Dunn was okay. And then Jackson was not great. 57 yards is still decent. Just the touchdowns ever since that first game have been pretty much on the decline for the rest of the season. Kind of want to see what Thorne's injury is, if there is one. And maybe Bishop goes with a breakout next week. But either way, Nick Cross got his breakout scenario this time. And we'll see what we're cooking with potentially another dev up, like we said. But Eddie Bishop, zone coverage is already pretty good. Almost 90. Let's get it to 90 and then maybe focus on like run support or hybrid for some man coverage. And doesn't. Oh, that was such a bad upgrade, man. Tyndall coverage we just recently looked at, and it wasn't to 70, but we're going to get to 70, maybe go with Blockshed next. Thank you. 72 to zone. And then McCullum, I mean, I don't really know, because that zone coverage is lacking, so I guess I'll go zone. We did see a speed recently from McKenzie with it, and he gets 2 to zone, which is pretty nice. 75 zone coverage now. Well, let's take a look at that Nick Cross dev up. Please tell me it doesn't glitch out. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. But, yeah, tell me it doesn't glitch out because I want that XP. I need that XP. I need it. Yeah, Nick Cross. A hell of a free agent signing for us. 5K XP only, but maybe a dev up anyways or an overall up. Let's see if it was. Obviously, it doesn't really show because usually the game kind of assumes like, okay, you did all your upgrades. It's not going to be another one, right? And yeah, there is one. So 77 overall, about to go to 78, it would seem. 81 zone. Let's try to get that to 83 after this upgrade if we can, and it will not. Usually when it's like 2 upgrades, it's like a +2 or +3 to the main attribute, but that was just a garbage upgrade. Either way, though, like we said, we have locked up the division with, and the conference in general, with the #1 seed. As you can see here, the 2nd seed would be the Raiders. And unless I have a vision problem, which I probably do, some of the reads you guys have seen me make, it seems to me that we are locked in. And like I said, I mean, this has been a really bad season. The only other team would be close would be Commanders, but they're on the other conference. So it's been a pretty bad season. I mean, look at the amount of 8-6 and 7-7 teams. I mean, that's crazy. There's like barely any differentiating. Other than 2-12 and us at the top, like most records have like multiple tied records. Look at the Niners lose. That's 2 people with 10-5. There is 4 teams with 9-5. There's 5 teams with 8-6. There's like, I don't even know, 7 7-7s, 5 6-8s, 4 5-9s, 3 4-10s. I mean, there's so many teams with the same record. There could be like a 6-11 team in the playoffs for all we know. I don't even know, but it's an interesting one. It kind of gives you that it's anyone's season type of thing, although we are the front runners. Regardless, though, if you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Next episode would be, the Dolphins and Patriots game, and then we'll probably do the stats and awards. I don't know if with that or maybe it would be a standalone. We'll see kind of, what kind of day it lands up on, and if we have another video planned for that day, we could have 2 light videos, which equals like a full video in my opinion. But yeah, if you're not new, appreciate your continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, 2nd channel, BK Plays for non-Madden content. And that be it for now. Tomorrow will be a rebuild of some sort, I would imagine. I've been kind of thinking about doing a Jets rebuild with Dalvin Cook because it looks like it's almost a done deal. But maybe that already happened for today, and that would have been uploaded today, and then this was actually the next day. This would be Sunday. It kind of depends on, I'll probably record it, before Saturday's over and or Friday's over and have it for Saturday just in case. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.